Um, in this video, I'm going to be speaking about why I refuse the black pill, why I don't agree with it, and what you can do to kind of prevent yourself, listening to such rubbish, in my opinion. Now, first and foremost, I'm not going to outrightly reject the black pill and say, it's wrong. Now, firstly, what is the black pill? The black pill essentially emphasizes the fact that the only thing that matters when it comes to dating, and the only thing they care about, is looks. But it goes to the point of saying that if you are not like a white Giga Chad, meaning you haven't got the most extreme good looks a man can possibly have, then you essentially have no hope. That's what the consensus and the summary of what the black pill is. And while I agree about the importance of looks and how important they are within the dating market, and how being the white Giga Chad will substantially help your dating goals, and you can pretty much date anyone that you want. As much as I agree with that, what I don't agree with is the fact that, and the consensus for many people to essentially give up and not even try and not even compete within life. And I just don't agree with that at all. And the reason I say that is, as I said, everyone is dealt with a different card in this life. Some guys have great, fantastic facial genetics. Other guys have pretty piss poor genetics. I think I lie somewhere in the middle, maybe slightly upper middle, where there is still hope for me, and I've had reasonable some success, not loads, but some success with quite fairly attractive women. So for me, it's not over, and it should not be over for you either. Anything in this life is going to be a constant struggle. Marcus Aurelius mentioned this when he was emperor, the top dog in Rome. He was the Roman emperor, and he mentioned the struggles of life and how hard certain things were. So, if a man of such high prestige, I know it's over 2,000 years ago, but a man of such high esteem was talking about how difficult life is, then there are lessons to be learned from him to ourselves. And the fact that is, even for me at this stage, dating is quite tough. But you should not give up. It should not be your primary thing that you focus on. But when you've gained, some wealth, and you've done reasonably well, it's really important. My main aim within the next 5 years is to find a life partner. I think 35 will be when I'm wrapping it all up. I've got 5 years till then, and it's going to be an exciting time. You have to be positive, pragmatic. And the issue I have with the black pill is the complete negativity on the subject. It has essentially pushed the incel population even more than what it was before. I don't agree with being an incel, even if you are quote unquote tremendously facially ugly, let's just say. Um, Dating might be over, but there are other things in life that you can do. You can become more charismatic. You can get a better job. You can, pick hobbies that you essentially enjoy, and la di da di da di da. The list essentially goes on. So being completely reckless and doing this, doing that. I mean, I don't agree with it. I don't think you should agree with it. Anyone who has some hope within dating, etc., shouldn't believe in it. One thing we should all take is lessons from the black pill. And one of the lessons that I've learned is maximize your physical attractiveness as much as you can. Everything else is left to chance. You're dealing with people who are rational. Well, ladies, when you approach them, they're not thinking rationally. They're thinking irrationally. And irrationally, they might have a bad day. They might not like you. They might think you're ugly. But so what? There's millions and millions of people more. So, as I keep saying to all my friends, maximize your physical attractiveness as much as you can, to a point where you can't go any further. I'm close, I think, to my ceiling. There's a few more things I might be able to do with my face, but I'm close to it. I think I'm physically close to it as much as I can push it when it comes to physical attractiveness. But given I'm not a Chad, the advice from the black pill is to essentially give up, which I don't believe. Why should you give up? Life is tough. We're all going to be ash one day, so now's the time to really, put in the marks. Because when I'm going to, if I live that long, if I live into my 70s, what am I going to be thinking about? I'm going to be, am I going to be full of regrets? Am I going to be full of, mate, I push myself as hard as I can, or will I just be, kind of like, oh, feeling sorry for myself? No, it's really kind of, I think, pushing the envelope and trying your physical best to improve your opportunities. So I reject the black pill. I'll take the lessons, but onward